beyond the mind and the world we live in. Daily, we face various situations, circumstances in life, and meet different people. We constantly are moving from one place to another, be it from the living room into the kitchen or flying from one country to another. We are on the go, and sometimes up to 24 hours, or it seems even longer. All this provides us with loads of information regarding the world we live in. We cannot absorb it all, and therefore select the information that we feel is most important to us and most we value, and what's not important and what's not that we value. As much as we find certain information useful, we may struggle to remember them. We grow daily utilizing that information that we take on board this mind of ours and utilize the information to maneuver in this world we live in. One of the many vital functions of the mind is to protect us from harm. If the mind feels physically, mentally, or emotionally unsafe, the mind will serve to protect us. Daily, the mind is constantly calculating, dissecting, analyzing, quantifying the various situations, people that it faces to deal with any perceived threat. Once it has critically analyzed the situation with the information it has at its disposal, it determines the best way forward. The mind then is constantly making decisions, be it from crossing a street to deciding on a stock market investment, from what to eat to settling a family dispute. All these and more are determined by our minds. With the information it has at its disposal, the mind determines what it perceives to be the most optimal choice. The choice the mind makes helps build and determines the world the mind lives in. The mind makes sense of the world, and in this way tries as much as possible to control the world it lives in. To assist us with understanding some of the information at a deeper level, we generally utilize academic institutions and other credible sources to make sense of and understand information that's been discovered. We are then able to make powerful insights and understand the information at a far deeper level. We are able to plunge deeper and not just make deductions and analyze at a superficial level. Thus, we are able to grapple with what the world throws at us with much more clarity. Building on the information we have created a bigger world for the mind, wherein the mind feels safe, stable, making decisions regarding situations and people that in the past it would have struggled with. The mind is able to engage the world with much more certainty. Utilizing these information sources, this mind has made tremendous scientific and technological advances. Utilizing the power of the mind, we have been able to visit the moon and explore the depths of the oceans. We have created a level of material comfort that keeps us safe, stable, and comfortable. The mind is satiated beyond all expectations compared to how we humans lived a century ago. We've demonstrated an ability to preside over the planet where all else is secondary to human endeavor. We are in no doubt that as much as we've achieved scientifically and technologically, we will still continue to make huge advances scientifically and technologically. Yes, all well and good if scientific and technological advances were proportional to the joy and happiness we feel. Yet we've learned that a new mobile phone or a computer tablet does not lead to a chronic improvement in living. As much as we have the capacity to communicate with human beings all over the planet, we feel disconnected from the person we share the room with. We humans are still faced with challenges daily In spite of having explored the ends of the earth and beyond, deep within ourselves, we still feel an emptiness we struggle to fulfill. As much as we have created absolute material abundance and comfort in this external world, deep down we are uncomfortable with who we truly are. In fact, we may claim that we don't even know who we are. The avoidance of pain at any costs in this world we know does not address the pain we feel inside of ourselves. We go on with our daily living, yet for some of us, it feels daily we are dying. As much as we have utilized the power of mind to advance, why do we feel that we have regressed mentally and emotionally? The average human lifespan has increased, yet in this day and age we are more likely to end up dying and ending our lives by ending our lives. In fact, the World Health Organization reports more people dying from suicide than from conflicts, wars, and natural disasters combined. We have utilized our minds to build and construct a world based on logical information that we have collected and collaborated over centuries. Yet, we are melancholic and depressed. It's therefore obvious that the world as we know it, utilizing the tools to advance that we are currently utilizing, are not enough to deliver the happiness and joy we seek. There must be more to the world as we know it. There must be more to what meets the eye, be it literally and figuratively. So what can we do? What do we have to do? An old saying: in order to open the next door, we have to let go of the handle of the previous door. In the same way, in order to open up to a whole new world, we have to be prepared to let go of the world we created by using our minds, the one we currently live in. What tools did we utilize to create this world we live in? We have utilized the tools that come naturally to the mind to dissect, analyze, and quantify this world. We have used the tools of logic and rationality to understand this world. We utilize all our understanding power and churn out answers and shout out loud, "Aha" or "Eureka, this is it." We may be even rewarded for the answers in terms of an award, affirmation, or appreciation from society, or for that matter, the world. However, we need to recognize that once we feel acknowledged and rewarded, we may still feel empty inside. We have learned, and history has shown, those who have discovered what may be seen as profound answers and truth about life on earth or beyond may have faced, or in the future face, an emptiness in spite of their revelations. There was still infinite more to discover, to address the emptiness. As much as we think we know, there is so much more we do not know. We have to go deeper, dig deeper, go beyond the power of the mind, even though society still chooses to put achievements of the mind on a pedestal. We need to remove the mind from being the crowning glory of who we are, to preferably being the tool it truly is. The mind needs to be seen as a servant that we need to utilize to access a deeper truth. There is more to you than meets the eye. As much as you may have achieved, there is infinite more. As big as you dream, there is an eternal dream. Recognize that you and I are a minute entity in this cosmos, this universe. So to truly demonstrate our true power, we need to find flow and alignment with this world, this universe, because therein lies that true story. You and I need to tap into that infinite energy rather than occupy this limited space in place and time. So seek not the acknowledgement of others, but rather a meaning that fulfills the emptiness we feel inside. You and I are not the mind. You and I are more powerful than the mind. The mind needs to serve as a tool rather than we being a tool of the mind. We need to negate the mind rather than being negated by the mind. So seek beyond this mind. Let it serve as a servant to discover its master of life's mind.